gentlemen, how you doing? My name is Alex Rojas. I am the GM of Test and Check Wrestling, the CEO of HS Design, and I welcome you to the Lone Survivor press conference. Just a couple of things to get off right off the bat due to commitments elsewhere. One of the Kowalski guys, Jay Freddie, will not be here tonight, but Slick Wagner Brown is here, and he is going to have Freddie live via satellite for this press conference here. Without further ado, I want to introduce to you the competitors that you will be speaking to and taking questions from tonight. First, the first finalists of the final tag team match, above me from Tippy Dicky Moon and Moonshine. Not only do we have Tippy Dicky Moon and Moonshine here, we also have Slick Wagner Brown, who will be answering questions for the Kowalski guys. And also, we have the #1 contender for the Texas Train Championship, Dan the Man, and the TOS champion, hard-hitting Bobby Ocean. Without further ado. Come on, guys. Wait till the end, brother.
Ready? Phone ready? Is that
Toss me that.
is that you?
That's me. Toss me that.
Put your hands on vibrate. It is good.
So how's everybody feeling tonight, gentlemen?
I'm feeling good.
I'm feeling good. I'm great. I'm great. Except for this one.
Let's get the questions going. Let's go. Talk. We're here.
So, what you got, man?
Dan DeMin, now that you're here, now Alex Rojas is here, we just want to get your thoughts on what's going on between you and Joanna, all the legal issues that are going on, and how that's going to be addressed in Lone Survivor.
How it's being addressed has already been addressed. She's a crazy animal, and she got exactly what she deserved. She is suspended. One time, Alex Rojas actually did something good. And listen to me. So she's a savage beast who should not be in a TOS facility, and I think she should be removed. But that's all on Mr. Rojas there.
Mr. Rojas, do you care to comment?
I'll answer any questions after the conference. It's about the competitors, not about me or any legal proceedings that are going on behind the scenes at Texas.
Mr. Ocean, at Training Day 21, you and Dan the Man ended up in a crazy altercation. Guys got Lone Survivor coming up. That beautiful heavyweight championship is on the line.
Don't even look at me. He's talking to you.
Good tip.
You still have a #1 contender, Total Loco, if I'm not mistaken, later on down the line. Is Dan the Man?
Who the hell is Total Loco? Why are you even bringing him up? I swear I want to throw something at you right now. Why are you bringing him up? I'm the #1 contender. Don't worry about that guy. You worry about me.
Actually, Total Local is the #1 contender. I guess you're #2. But anyway, good question. Does Total Local down the line have a title shot? That's your question. Yes, he does. After I beat his ass.
You gonna beat me, Total Loco? The clown with the makeup or the whatever he is, the mask? Who's he ever beat? Who's he ever beat? He's not even here. No! No one wants to face me. Not even you.
Really?
Yeah, how's your ankle? You get a GoFundMe account yet? You been on Facebook? You been on Snapchat? You been on YouTube crying? Whoa, look at this is your champion? Cursing? You're a liar, pal. You don't curse on here. This gonna be a champion? This is why I'm gonna face the company. You came in here wearing clothes. I'm in here wearing good stuff, looking like a champion. And look at you. No. Mr. Rojas, you wanna get in here and calm this down?
Relax, gentlemen, be civilized. Be civilized.
They gotta pay for that.
Yeah. You worry about Toto Loco, you worry about me?
And you almost faced an opportunity.
Yeah, Yeah.
Take some of this.
How dare you mention Toto Loco when Dan the Man is here? I don't give a crap about Toto Loco. I'm gonna beat on Bobby Ocean.
That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen at all. My friend is gonna be in the hospital.
Yep.
Guaranteed.
I have a question for Above the Influence. First off, you clean up well. Even Richard looks really nice. My question is, you're going up against somebody with so much more experience. They've won and lost championships all over the place, and you guys are going for your first tag team gold. How do you prepare for such a challenge?
I prepare the same way I prepare very much. I feel Richard, and I get in the ring and I drink Richard. And then we wrestle, and then we have a good time, and then we fight, and then he comes in, he does his thing, and I come in and do my thing, and then we win, and then we get the belts. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I like that.
Championships.
We need this more. You know, they've been everywhere already, man. They've had gold. They've traveled everywhere. Me and Woodshine, we haven't done that, man. This could be our opportunity.
Travel.
Now, Mr. Brown, what would you say is your course of action to prepare for a younger, hungrier team that obviously has both strength and speed? I know that they're the underdogs, but you can't take them too lightly, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't take anyone lightly. That's why I'm a champion, right? These guys are young, they're hungry, but just because we're veterans doesn't mean that we're any less hungry than they are. Listen, me and Jing Freddy, awesome guys, we're going to Lone Survivor, and we're going to make history. We're going to become the first ever test strength tag team champions.
This is gonna be a good match. He's hyped, I can tell. He's excited for the party.
Look at that, this guy's smoked up.
Chill.
I can't believe I'm sitting here with, you allowed us to go on. This man right there is pretty much, I'm not talking to you right now, I'm talking to those two guys over here. Do you see his eyes? Do you see his eyes? There's a wellness policy going on in here, and you allow this. And you got this drunk uncle sitting here with his jug. What type of crap is this?
I'm drunk. I'm not his uncle.
I don't know if he's drunk.
What's in that?
What is
Whoa. Listen.
Wait a minute. Kincaid, you got a question?
Yes, Kincaid.
Hi, Kincaid, that's what I do.
Mr. Moonshine,
That's me.
Mr. Hippie Dicky Moon, those tag team belts are gorgeous. I mean, beautiful. If I could zoom in real quick, look at that. I mean, and Richard's wearing very beautiful.
It's beautifully pretty.
He cleans up.
Are you coming out on top? Are you taking that gold home? I don't even know what to say. I am just so excited for you guys that you're even still in the tournament. You're right around the corner from winning gold.
Let's go through the list. Who was it? That
5-star Jays.
Smoked them.
The Bella Twins.
Smoked them.
Bella Twins?
And then we got Filthy Family.
Smoked them too.
And next we got Slick Wagner Brown and Jay Freddy. What do you do with Jays?
Who else we got? Oh boy.
Well, there's a lot of smoking.
There's way too much smoking going on.
I drink, I'm thirsty.
We just gotta make sure these guys show up on March 30th.
We gotta make sure your partner shows up.
Yeah,
We'll be here.
Are we going with Jay Freddy or Rick Recon this time?
Hey.
It don't matter.
Why are you talking about the past?
Let's
focus. Let's focus.
I'm focused.
I have another a question, maybe for Mr. Ocean and for Mr. DeMann.
That's you.
With Lone Survivor Gauntlet match and the winner becoming, the challenger for whichever championship they choose. My question was, who would you like to see come out of that and challenge you if you end up being champion after the event?
Who's in this Lone Survivor?
Corey Dillinger. That's the guy's in there, right? The 8-man gauntlet. Corey Dillinger. See, he don't know anybody because he's just here walking around holding a title that he doesn't defend. That's the problem. You are a chump champion, and the only reason you're a champion, how many tickets did you sell to become champion? What did you give him a Cracker Jack box to become champion? You're a chump. That's how it is. Live on YouTube, Bobby Ocean is the biggest chump. 0 talented faces. You don't even know who the contenders are, but you're worried about Total Loco, Four Loco guy, and you're not worried about getting the man. You shut your mouth. I'm talking right now.
We talking right now.
We're talking? Oh, it's just me and you right now, or it's just me? Because I don't know. No, it's just me right now. It's just me. Because you don't know. Shut your mouth real quick. You don't know who the contenders are. I know who they are. Fox Vineyard. Who's the other guy? The Frosty guy. Ryan. Frosty Flake guy. And then you got Corey Dillinger. And Corey Dillinger's going to be the guy. And I'll face Corey Dillinger at the next event.
Hold on. I think you said you had 0 title defenses, but you had 1, right? I mean, I know you fucked up for a while. You had 1. I mean, messed up. I said bumped up.
I was lining up for 3 months.
You had 1.
So I'm mad with that, right?
1 title defense?
Yeah.
Alex Rojas, how much did you pay that guy to do the job for Bobby Ocean? How much did you pay? How much money did you pay? Who was it? Oh, it was Dan Terry, right? Dan Terry for Mr. Dante Luda, right? How much money did you pay Dan Terry to take the dive in 5 minutes? How much money did you pay him? Because there's no way in hell that Bobby Ocean can clearly defend that title without some interference.
Let me tell you something, Dan the man.
Yeah, you gotta tell me something.
I only pay winners, bro.
Questions.
When was the last time I wrote you a check?
So
You can't afford me. Anyway.
So I had 0 title.
0, yeah. Speak. Go ahead, champ. Trump. Go ahead.
Dad, I'm trying to sleep. Yeah, it's loud.
any more questions?
Yeah,
on that?
any other questions?
Moonshine, a question for you.
What's up, buddy?
How many fingers am I holding
I
up?
don't know.
Any questions on the feed?
Yeah.
Joseph says, this is a press conference, not a Dan demand grievance hour.
Trapping you hit by a bus. How about you do that?
That was not a question. That was a comment.
Do we have any questions?
All right, guys, if you have any questions you want to ask, feel free to drop them in the chat. We're waiting for you guys. These guys would love to respond to you guys.
Any questions about being whooping?
Here's a question for Wagner Brown. Okay. Like they said earlier, you've been all over the world, Puerto Rico, Japan, down in Stanford, all over the world. You worked at the top, and you worked the back alleys. You've done everything that you could do. You're the underground king, and it's a reputation that precedes you. You're stepping into this tag team role with someone that you know for a long time, someone that you train with, someone that you respect, someone that's also world traveled, and now. Over the last year, you've had a lot of new things happen for you. You became a father for the first time. Congratulations. You currently hold 2 titles for 2 different companies. I know that.
And WWE champion.
And WWE champion, the Immortal, the first ever inaugural Immortal World Heavyweight champion. And that's something that you've been accustomed to doing, Wagner Brown. So my question for you is, if you come out of Lone Survivor, you and Freddie victorious as the first ever Test the Strength team champions. Again, another historic moment. When does history stop for Wagner Brown, or does the hunger never end?
The hunger never ends. The more things you accomplish, the more things you want to accomplish. See, that's the mindset of a champion, right? It's setting goals and accomplishing those goals. And once you accomplish that goal, you set a new goal. You know what I'm talking about, Moonshine?
I like to drink, and if I finish, I fill it up, and then my goal is to finish it again.
Oh boy, I ain't gonna help you with any championships though.
That's all right.
Hey,
It's gonna win these championships.
Is that right?
It is.
Okay.
It looks like it's gonna be a handicap match, so it's gonna be very easy.
Oh damn. Oh, listen, hold on. This is some bullshit.
Oh, you gotta be the satellite? Is that how you come on Australia too? Be a satellite?
Hey, listen. I didn't say he was gonna be here in person.
All right.
He's here.
You got minutes on that phone?
I got who? This ain't no flippy like you.
Let me pull out some of my phones here.
Nokia.
Hold on.
What-
I'm not pulling out no phones. I'm not pulling out no phones. I don't feel like having no heat with any static.
What's up,
So,
man?
I'm all right.
Page over there. Hey, I got Freddie on FaceTime right now. Freddie. My man, listen, these motherfuckers. I forgot what I was.
All right, guys, language. There are
live.
children watching this stream.
Hey, these infants, they talk about, they talk about our tag match at Local Bobby. I'm doing a handicap match because you ain't here. So let them know that you're gonna be there March 30th, Northampton, Mass. The Deuce, World War II Club, 50 College Street. Let them know. What the hell are you playing? Is that Justin Bieber?
Listen, don't cut the promo, let him finish it.
Go ahead.
You're very welcome, Mr. Freddie.
Two guys, life experience, 30 years. That always has to be. We've faced them all. We've been to Japan, we've been to Canada, all throughout the United States. We have seen the best, we have beaten the best. Now people say, okay, with all this experience behind you guys, are you guys still hungry? Are you guys still up for the chase? Well, like you said, you touched on it very well, Lester. The champion is always hungry.
That's right. You heard that,
The
Ian?
champion is always starving.
Champion is always.
I could actually barely hear it now.
Yeah, Slick, can you reiterate what Jay Freddie said for us?
Vicky can't hear you, but something else is loud.
It ain't gonna be no sunshine and rainbows. There's not gonna be
No sunshine and rainbows for you. That's what you just
There's
said.
gonna be peace, love, and Woodstock. March 30th.
No Woodstock.
Not because in Massachusetts.
War.
War.
Peace.
War. War.
Don't worry about it, I go war for you.
What's gonna happen that night? It's not coming about conflict or arrogance. It's talking about confidence. That's what a quality guy is. Confident. The confidence instilled in us by the man himself, Walter Jones. You see, he is the one to bring out that killer instinct in you. He teaches you to embrace it. And after we win those tests of great things, these titles, we're out to prove that those belts are going to be the top belts He's going to face everyone.
What?
Any tag team out there, I don't care if you are the Young Bucks, I don't care if it's the Rascals, anybody.
Who?
Anybody who wants a shot,
Dumb bucks.
go on and try to take
Little
it.
rascals.
That's why
Oh,
we
yeah.
get ready, battle tested, ready to
Ain't
roll.
the heart for heat, I tell you that.
You heard him. Jay FaceTimed everybody.
You heard that?
He's FaceTimed everybody and beat them all. I heard him.
I don't know why everybody's talking about killing and stuff, and he was just gonna wrestle.
Killer instinct. You know what that is?
I've heard of it.
I do.
Oh, see that?
I
heard of it.
I
You
pay
know
my
what it is.
bottle.
See that? You know what it is. He has no idea.
He's probably under the influence right now, some stuff.
See that?
Checked.
We're always above the influence, dude.
Yeah.
Hey,
Mhm.
come on.
All right, guys, that was Jay Freddie right there on FaceTime talking about how he and Slick are going to become the TOS Tag Team Champions. But I got some comments here in the group chat from a man that you all know very well, Sammy Diaz. He says it doesn't matter who is TOS champion. When he comes back, he's going to get his
Sammy
title.
can go to hell. I'm trying to broke his leg.
Sammy-
Sammy can go to hell. That's why I broke his
got
leg.
walk before he can
He's
crawl.
gonna get what?
When he comes back, he's going to get his title, the TOS championship.
That's you.
His title?
His
Which
title.
one? Which one?
Sammy,
There's
anytime.
2 titles. So which one's he talking about?
I'd beat him.
Just
more
says
than
TOS
you guys
championship.
beat him.
Okay.
I'm assuming Bobby's title.
Tell Sammy to put down the rum, okay?
Tell Sammy to go back on his Xbox and go back and play and let the grown men over here do their thing.
We also got another comment. Is it really true that Joanna Robinson got suspended?
Yes, Joanna Robinson is suspended, and like I said, I will address that after the press conference. TOS legal issues are not at hand right now.
And another question, is the winner of the four-way tag team match at Lone Survivor going to become the #1 contender for the TOS Tag Team Championship?
Yes, the winner of the four tag teams will be the #1 contenders to our newly crowned tag team champions, and that first title defense will take place at Under 9.
And I have another question here. Who will be in the main event match? The main event will, of course, be for the TOS Championship. Bobby Ocean versus Dan DeMann. We all know all the issues they've had going on. It'll be interesting to see.
Titles. That's the main event.
That's the main event?
Yeah.
The tag team.
It is also for the tag team championships. We got two main events.
It don't matter where I am.
We got a double main eventer, guys.
Whoa, listen. It's plain and simple. We have two main events. We have the world title. We have the tag team titles. And it doesn't matter who goes on first, who goes on second. When we leave Northampton, Massachusetts, the only thing that anyone is going to remember is test of strength.
The main event is the match that goes on last. Ask CM Punk.
Dan DeMann and Bobby Ocean. Mr. Rojas had the nerve. Wait a second. Not only do we have a title match, the Lumberjacks, did you mention the Lumberjacks all have weapons?
That's good.
Good. Good for who? Not good for me. I gotta deal with all these Tesla Smith savages now around the ring carrying weapons.
You worried now? You worried?
I'm not worried at all.
You got insurance?
I got
You have
life
life
insurance. Do you have
You
insurance?
have life insurance.
Do you have Geico?
You have life insurance.
Do you have insurance? You're gonna need it more than I do.
That's right.
You're gonna need it more than I do.
Oh, really?
That's right.
And why is
Because
that?
half these guys don't like you anyway. You don't defend the championship. You're a bully. You show up when you want to. Yes, you are. You're a bully. You are a big bully. You don't defend the championship. You sit around here and you tell all these kids that they are never going to amount to anything. You're not a role model. You're a joke.
You're telling me that. I'm telling these kids.
You sit your ass down before I make change. Sit down. I'm not talking to you.
Hey, tell me.
Oh, now we're going to get up right now? Get up? Mr. Ross, you just get in here and control your animals right now.
Save it for the 30th, guys. Save it for the 30th.
You need a
We
hustle.
don't want any of y'all to get hurt.
Have a civilized
We don't need his ankles broken. We don't need his ankles broken. He's out there for the 9 months.
Hey, listen, calm down, Dan, Bobby, calm down. The reason that Joanna is suspended is because I'm protecting my main event. I need you guys to keep it civil until the match.
I'm civil.
If you guys don't want to worry about Lumberjacks, it's very simple. Stay in the ring. Nobody runs, nobody.
You hear that, Bobby Ocean? Don't leave the ring. Don't leave the ring, Bobby Ocean.
Guys, we got a couple more
Any more
questions.
All right.
Yes, we got a couple more questions from Rebecca and Ryan. They both want to know who is next in line for the TOS championship after this match at Lone Survivor.
That's very simple. The winner of the Lone Survivor match.
Bobby will handle that. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead, Bobby.
Pretty simple. Whoever wins the Lone Survivor match is the next person in line for the championship.
How about that? Answer that too?
No, you cannot.
Yes, I
No, you
can.
cannot.
Yes, I can.
Next question.
I'm going to be
You had
champion.
no belt.
I'm going to be champion.
All right, then when
You
you
had
get
no
champion,
belt. You got no belt.
Right.
You shut the hell up.
You don't defend yours.
I do defend mine.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
you
I
can do
defend
the
it.
Yeah.
same thing with your ass on the seat.
Sorry.
Please.
Sorry. I'm a
All
little.
Other questions.
Somebody have any questions for Dan?
I don't have a question, but a comment here. Hippie Moonshine. Oh no, you guys are ready to walk into Lone Survivor March 30th, lighting up the house. When you guys win, I know the party has just gotten started. You guys got this. What do you guys got to say to this?
Yeah.
Wow.
You like
That
Burger?
sounds
I like
right.
that Burger. Who's that Burger?
Who-
Who made that comment?
Who is
Cleo?
that?
I don't know. Someone named Daje.
Huh.
It's gotta be Miss Cleo. Hey, this one thing, she's out of business.
She dead.
R.I.P. What else we got?
After that, it's just a bunch of comments of the word purge. I'm not sure what that's about, to be honest.
What?
Purge. Like purge. I'm not kidding. There's like
Kid, got any more questions? What's the time running on this right now?
we're running on 24 minutes.
24 minutes. We got 6 more minutes.
Yes.
So if you got any more questions, type them in now.
You heard him.
I have a question for Mr. Slickwagon Brown.
Shoot.
You have a couple straps right now.
2.
Are you going to be able to look at these brand new, beautiful TOS Tag Team Championships without the other 2 championships getting in the way of your drive for these tag belts right now?
He's gonna look at all he wants.
I believe he said that's what he did. That's all right. So how would those two titles, the Immortal Championship and the NWWE Championship, bring my drive down, Kincaid? How is that possible? It's impossible.
Well, maybe not your drive, but your thought process. You have 2 championships. You must have a bullseye on your back right now. And now you're going to go for tag team championships. How can you even not even turn around and be like, who's coming after me? Who's coming after me?
I never looked in the rear view, Kincaid. I always got my eyes on the windshield, straight ahead. So at the beginning of the year, I made a goal, and that goal was to hold 3 titles at the same time. March 30th is an opportunity for me to accomplish that goal. It's an opportunity for me and my partner, not just me, Jay Freddie, who's right here on FaceTime. And Jay, you got any titles right now?
What was that?
So that would be.
What did he say?
His first title in 2019 that we're trying to accomplish. It would be my 3rd and his 1st. That's the goal. That's the goal. What else you got, Kincaid?
Question for Dickie and Moonshine. Given the reputation of the Underground King and Jay Freddie, world travel, multiple titles, what would it mean to you guys to capture tag team gold in Lone Survivor?
It's a good question.
I mean, I guess to continue with what Slick was saying, I mean, Slick, we respect you and all, of course, but I don't know if you can really focus on those being a singles competitor, a singles champion, which you are a great one, as well as a tag team champion. I mean, that's all me and Moonshine do. We're a team. We're always together. And I mean, you guys just meet up for the matches. I mean, that's really how you can get it done.
Wow, first of all, listen.
Wow. Oh, we got phone talking.
Now, hold on.
You thought Jay Freddie took the rest of that thing.
You guys may have been teaming longer than us. In some people's eyes, that gives you an advantage. But just because we've been teaming less of time than you doesn't mean anything. The only thing that matters is what happens at the end of Lone Survivor.
That's true.
So just because you got 2 good singles guys together doesn't mean that we can't beat 2 good tag team wrestlers.
Anyone.
That is how every tag team starts, isn't it? Right? At one time, you guys were together for the first time.
Yes.
So that's what this is.
And we've been basically inseparable ever since we decided to become a tag team.
Yeah.
We train together, we travel together.
What do you got? What do you got? My partner's got some.
Oh, hello, phone.
No, right. It's your problem.
No disrespect and shaking. Oh, it's so boring. You shut up.
Me and Wagner have known each other about over 12 years.
Over 12 years.
That's a long time.
We've known each other.
We have faced each other in the past. We have tagged together in the past on one-off occasions.
We've been on opposite sides of the ring. We've been on the same side of the ring.
Guys, we know for a fact we're a dominant team.
Dominance.
We just give each other a look. And we don't
Dominance.
That's what makes a team. You see, me and Wagner have been wolves for
Years.
A lot of people say that,
Wolves.
those guys have kind of been passed over.
Wolves.
Now together, the team.
Shotguns.
We're a pack of 100 wolves.
Oh.
We march through.
Yeah.
The vibes go well.
Yeah.
100.
Can you reiterate what Jay Freddie said for us for the audience at home?
Say it again.
Can you reiterate what Jay Freddie said for us for the audience at home that couldn't hear him?
I just did. What?
Well, that's it.
Question for
Okay.
Heavy Moon and Moonshine. As you stated, you've been tagging for a while. What happens if you guys are unsuccessful at Lone Survivor?
What's a while?
Long enough to make it to the end of the tournament.
What happens if you guys come up short to SWB and Jay Freddie, the Kowalski guys?
Why are we gonna do what ifs? That ain't gonna happen.
It's okay. Hey, it's okay. Slick is right. Anyone can win on any given night. I do think it's going to be us. We have to be confident. If that's the way it goes, then so be it. And we keep on fighting.
Just pick up the pieces, keep partying, keep drinking, keep doing what Hippie does, and
Like I said,
We'll make it back.
16 teams, 32 men.
Yeah.
This is the final 4 right here. So both teams are top notch. Clearly, both teams has what it takes to become champion, to make history.
Question for Mr. Ocean.
That's you.
We know you're coming back from injury. How do you feel your injury will affect you in this lumberjack match with fans with weapons, or with lumberjacks with weapons at ringside?
What's your name, sir?
My name is Mr. Wetmore. I'm a reporter for the New York Post.
All right, well, I
Hey, what's his name?
Yes.
Please, Mr. Brown, professional.
Let me type that.
So your question, how my injury affect me?
Yes. Have you feel like
It won't affect me at all.
so you feel like you're 100% going into this match with Man to
I
Man?
am 100%.
Okay.
Not 100%. Have you not seen Training Days?
Yes, but there was an event this past weekend, New England All-Star Wrestling. You came up a little short.
Next question.
How about you ask the question? All his matches, he's been with broads, protecting him. That's what he's been doing.
Are you calling William Collins?
You've been with ring with women, having your back in tag matches. You haven't got same matches.
Fellas, let's keep it simple. We got one more question for Mr. Brown.
This question is for Slick and Jay Freddy.
Jay, this question's for us, brother.
If you guys are successful at Lone Survivor, will you two and Rick Recon defend under the Freewood rules, or will he be allowed to hold the belt?
Who is this
for
guy?
part of the time? I mean, you wouldn't have gotten to the finals if it wasn't for Rick Recon.
Whoa. The sand?
All right.
Who's Rick Recon?
You team with a sand.
Rick Recon stepped up, made an excellent impression, right? Jay Freddy was, what were you doing that day, Jay?
He was via satellite.
He's talking about Rick Recon. He said we might not even be in the finals if it wasn't for Rick Recon.
Basically, you
And then Mr. Wetmore from the New York Post.
Same.
Some say there will be an asterisk next to this victory if you are successful.
Asterisk.
Yes.
Listen, who cares about asterisks? Only that matters, Mr. Wetmore, is the championship. That's it. Why are we talking about asterisks? The Patriots got mad asterisks. They still champs 6 times.
Let's not bring that up. Let's not bring that up.
6 times.
Let's not bring him up right now.
What's that?
Let's not bring him up.
Who?
We're not bringing nothing up right now. We're not talking about that.
Listen, that subject rubs me the wrong way.
We're talking about wrestling. We're not talking about football. We're not talking about the Patriots. We're talking about wrestling, damn it. Yes.
There was definitely some wrestling going on that day. That's what I'm saying.
Gentlemen, how's your confidence headed into this title match? As we know, you recently lost your ECPW Heavyweight Championship to former Team Shazam member Kenny Bangle.
Why are we bringing that up right now? Huh?
We just
Why
want
are we bringing that up right now? Why are we bringing that up? We're not talking about Kenny Bangle. We're talking about Bobby Ocean. That's what we're talking about right now. Next question. We don't talk about that right now.
This one is for Mr. Wagner Brown, sir. That talking about the Patriots. Thank you. Now talking about the Patriots. What is your favorite championship?
One of my favorite championships.
What is your favorite championship?
Like Tom Brady says, the GOAT, the next one.
As Mr. Hunter.
That's also Robert Kraft's favorite hand job.
Whoa.
As Mr. Hunter, when you say GOAT, are you referring to Elijah 6?
Who's that?
Who the hell is Elijah 6? Who's that?
Just one more off-topic question. So we have a lone survivor, we have Fight for Your Dreams, and now, and also soon we have Undeniable. Starting from Waterbury, Connecticut, moving to Watertown, and now East Hartford, how do you feel about the brand of Test of Strength in general?
Who's this question for?
GM.
Me? Okay. How do I feel about the brand of Test of Strength? I feel great, man. I think we have a great team, right? Everything that we've done is not possible without every single person doing their part. So every single person doing their job makes it possible. So like I said, we got a great team. When you see a team or a group of individuals doing well, it means that everyone on that team is doing their part.
Well, thank you very much, gentlemen. That's about all the time we have. I thank you for being here, every single one of you. Above the Influence, wish you much luck and success in everything that you do. Mr. Blue Thunder, Jay Freddy, thank you for joining us via satellite.
Thank you, Jay.
Scott Wagner Brown, thank you for making all of this possible. Bobby Ocean, Dan the Man.
You go to hell. I'm done with this. Wait, you done? I'm done.
You missed.
Bye,
He needs a hug.
All right, Jay, we're out, man. I'll see you on March 30th, man.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Love you, brother.
And now I'll
All right.
wrap up 2
Drive
minutes.
safe, man.
Any questions you guys may have directed towards
All
me
right.
about anything other the lone survivor and these gentlemen up here.
Oh, more questions. Let's roll.
Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate it.
All right. Thank you.
Champ. Thank you. Moonshine, sir.
Yes, sir. I'm working on it.
Okay, so it's that way. Hey, Vicky, you might want to go. He's scaring the hell out of me. All right, so, okay, two minutes. Any questions you guys may have towards me? Kincaid,
The Joanna Robinson situation
All right.
is out of control. Now, Dan the man over months of training days, and I mean, his hands have been all over her. He manhandles her. He talks to her very violently and derogatory. She's just got a little retaliation going on.
Okay, I have to address the elephant in the room because it's something that everybody has been messaging me or blowing up my phone constantly about. I feel very bad about the situation with Joanna, but I had no choice but to suspend her in order to protect my main event. It's a match that we've been building up. It's a match that the crowd is very much looking forward to, and those issues between Dan the Man and Bobby Ocean need to be resolved, and I could not have Joanna jeopardize that. I know that she has legal counsel who has been calling me, but the truth is that due to the last incident where I had to fine her, and the terms that we came to in the agreement to waive that fine, was that she would no longer interfere in Dan the Man's affairs, and she failed to do so. So she brought this on herself. I hate to say it, but she will not be at Lone Survivor, and honestly, her future with Test of Strength is in the air.
But that was post-training day 21. That wasn't even during the show.
It still jeopardized an event that I have coming, and I hope you understand, Kincaid, that as a business decision, this is something that I had to do. Next question.
I think a lot of TOS fans, though, feel like that's almost an injustice to Joanna after everything Dan the Man has done to her.
And it is. But in order to meet our obligations to the public, this is something that had to happen. And regardless whether Dan the Man wins the TOS title or not, after training day, after Lone Survivor, that issue will finally be put to rest. Thank you all for joining us. If you have any other questions, please feel free to reach out to me, whether it is at Test of Strength Wrestling or at HS Design and Apparel. Remember, when life gets you down, heal harder, baby. All right, Kincaid, now we're going to give you some exclusive Kincaid files, brother.